Network Entertainment.
Let me tell you something straight. If your money decisions depend on your feelings, your wallet will suffer. Feelings change, but discipline stays.
Hi, I'm Chingitan, and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode.
Hi there, this is Chinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. Welcome to Chink Positive. Today, I want to talk to you about something uncomfortable but powerful. Discipline. Alam nyo, mga kapatid, ilang beses ka na nag-decide na mag-ipon pero after a few days or a few weeks, wala na. Ilang beses mo na rin sinabi na magtitipid ka pero yun nga, balik na naman sa iyong shopping habits. Or maybe, di ba, sabihin mo na lang na dapat mong gawin pero ang hirap talaga sundin. If that is you, you know what, you are not alone. Most people fail not because of the lack of financial knowledge, it's because they rely only on motivation. Ang problema sa motivation, it's emotional. Emotions can disappear, di ba, from time to time, but discipline is consistent and structural. So today, pag-uusapan natin why motivation fades, how discipline actually builds wealth over time, and one simple rule that you can really start this week. So tapusin mo tong podcast na ito. So, let's talk about motivation. Motivation talaga, temporary lang yan eh. You know the feeling, di ba? Parang nakapanood ka ng motivational video, na-inspire ka, naiyak ka, you feel fired up. Promise yourself, starting tomorrow, magbabago na ako. Mag-iipon na ako. Magnenegosyo na ako. And 3 days later, ayan. May sale, may lakad, may craving. Suddenly, the motivation disappears. Here's the sad truth, and you and I need to accept. Ito rin ang na-experience ko. Motivation can start the journey and spark the journey, but discipline continues it. Diba? Kaya nga importante na you want to build wealth, no? Don't wake up excited one day. You wake up making a decision to commit. Again, everybody say commit. So once you commit, where do you commit? You commit to discipline because discipline protects your future. Let me explain the discipline in a very simple way. Yung discipline is doing something that you don't want to do even if you don't feel like doing it. Again, doing something that you don't want to do even if you don't feel like doing it. Diba? Yung parang once you are disciplined, your future self will thank the present you. Diba? So, kung example, yung sinasabi mo sa sarili mo ngayon, ay, kakain pa ako. Pero alam mo, yung discipline sabihin, nako, huwag ka nang kumain, di ba, para maging healthy ka. Or if not, huwag kang kumain sa labas para makatipid ka, di ba? Or your present self will say, nako, bili mo na yung bagong phone na yan. Pero the discipline you will say, alam mo, gumagana pa naman itong di ba? Ano ba problema, di ba? O hintayin mo na lang na may magbigay sa'yo ng bagong phone, di ba? Your present self will say, deserve ko to. But the discipline you will say, ay nako, nakakatulong ba to talaga sa future ko? Di ba? Or excited lang ako. So nakikita mo, you don't look at discipline as self-deprivation, but it's really protection. Kaya kung titignan po natin, no, eto na, ano isang rule na kailangan natin na baguhin, just like I promise you, in terms of changing your spending habit in order to help you and preserve your income. So I want to give you one simple rule this week. This is what we call as the 24 or the 48-hour rule. Okay, if you want to buy something that is not really part of your budget, hindi siya necessity, maghintay ka ng 1 o 2 araw. Okay, no instant buying, no emotional buying. Most of the time, after 1 day or 2 days, paniwala ka. Marirealize mo, hindi mo naman talaga kailangan. So after 24 to 48 hours, if you still want it, okay, then the next question is, di ba, pasok ba yan sa budget? Uutangin mo ba? Di ba? Anong impact nito sa long term na ito? So once you start thinking and reflecting, ako maniniwala ka, baka magbago talagang isip mo. Discipline is not about being perfect, but discipline is about slowing down your impulse. Again, I'm not telling you to deprive yourself. I'm just telling you to be wise in your purchases. And that's for today's episode. Your financial future is not built by excitement. It's built by discipline. One decision at a time. So again, I want to challenge you this week. Practice the 24 or 48-hour rule for every non-essential purchases. And then bilangin mo lang, hey, ano lang, magsulat ka lang, oh, hindi ko binili to. 'Di ba? This cost, let's say, 500 pesos. 'Di ba? Hindi ko binili to. Tapos i-check mo in 1 month, magkano na save mo and multiply mo by 12. You'll be shocked and surprised how much money you have saved. So guys, if this episode helped you, share it with someone who struggles with impulse spending and make sure to subscribe so that we can grow together. This is Chinkitan reminding you, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Think positive. Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.